I got that cooler at TJ Maxx for 24 bucks. I got that at TJ Maxx too. $7. Let's talk about it. All right. Hey, welcome back. Can you see me now? All right. I just didn't feel like being inside, y'all, so here we are. Okay. So let's talk about iodine. So I'm getting ready to get back into the gym. I just got a gym membership. Decided it was time to tighten up. Got some back issues. I think the human body is not meant to be built for comfort. And you know, I've been built for speed before, and I just feel better. I think better. I act better. Anyway, so iodine. What does iodine do? Well, your body doesn't naturally produce iodine, unfortunately, but it does stimulate the pituitary gland and your thyroid. Your thyroid is what regulates your metabolism, and it also aids in muscle development, bone strengthening development, and you know, that helps your mind too. It helps with your nerves, because your thyroid does produce a chemical called thyroxine. Now it does this right now. It's happening in your body, but iodine deficiencies are very prevalent. I think survey says, like, I don't know, a lot of people have a deficiency in iodine, like 1.2 billion. I don't know who does these surveys, but the reason we're having this conversation is because I got into an argument with somebody about iodinized salt, you know, the stuff that you buy at the grocery store. It's not real iodine. It doesn't help you. I hate to say it, but a lot of what we've been taught is a lie. So here's how I take my iodine. This is called Survival Shield. This is real iodine. It's red in color. It's no red 40, no dyes. This is all natural. This is an iodine extract. The argument I got in was, I said, and listen, I don't know, you can prove or disprove anything with the internet now. I don't know who's putting the bad gouge, terrible information out there, but you can literally prove anything that you want to, or disprove anything that you want to. My information is coming from the source. And a lot of really good things come from the Himalayan mountains, okay? This is another one. It's chaga. This particular product is called Pure Black. I don't know if you can see that. Pure Black. And it's amazing. When the boys and I got COVID, we cured ourselves with that and smoothies and eating a certain select amount of seeds. We're over it in like 3 days. Now, one of my boys, it took him about 2 or 3 months for his taste and smell to really come back. But I was able to he was able to regain those senses because of iodine. And this, my friends, has iodine in it, real iodine, okay? This pink Himalayan sea salt. I know that there's this belief out there that you have to, that this is bad, you know, it doesn't have iodine, you got to have the iodinized table salt that you get at the store. Not true, guys. That has, well, see how it's got red coloration to it? Okay? There's a bunch of silly things out there. That's one of them. You've got to have iodine, especially if you're on any kind of workout regimen, and even if you just want to feel right. Now, the salt is nice because obviously electrolytes and hydration is an issue, and I'm sure I probably mentioned this before, but you can lose up to 75% of your mental capacity and capability just because of dehydration. And you'd be surprised. If you're thirsty, it's too late. You're dehydrated. It's a process. So, you know, that whole hydrate or die thing, since we're on the topic, humidity is the worst, the most dangerous type of climate. You just can't stop sweating. The way your body cools, you sweat, it wicks and dries. And that's how the heat escapes the surface of your skin. So you'll notice when you're hot, even if you're not working out, your heart rate goes up. That's because it's pushing the blood to your veins and arteries, so those vessels are getting closer to the surface so they can cool, so it can cool your blood. That's just how it works. So pink Himalayan sea salt, I've got tons of it. I've got just a lifetime supply of it. It's good. I mix it in with my water. I mix it in with my coconut and lime drink sometime. If I know I'm going to be you know, sweating and working. You guys know I do construction. I work outside. So in the summertime, pretty much anywhere in the you know, lower southern states of the United States, where I've typically made a living my entire life, you know, dehydration's an issue, man. I've seen guys fall out, you know, heat stroke, heat exhaustion. It's a problem. It's an issue. You can stay ahead of it, but you got to have water. You got to hydrate. You can't hydrate too much, though, because even if you have these correct vitamins and minerals, if you drink too much water, you can just flush them out. So I forget what the book says, but it's like, I'll have to look it up. I don't want to give you any bad gouge, but it's like 8 ounces or 8.5 ounces per pound of body weight 8 hours prior to any extenuous activity, and then you double that during the activity. It's all in the manual. I'd have to look at it, but the pure black. Okay, here's another thing that comes from the Himalayas. Now, what it is, it's called chaga. Now, it's a black charcoal tasting. I've got a new cattle dog. He's pretty cool. I'll show him to you if he comes around. Tango, Tay, come too. Ah, here he is. Check this guy out. Tango. He's not real sure. Not real sure about fire. That's okay. Smart dog. He was potty trained at like 8 weeks. Okay, chaga is compressed plant matter that is under a volcano, and it lies under this entire mountain range, and slowly through time all this old organic plant matter has compressed, and it just oozes out of the ground, and these guys go collect it, they package it, process it, however they do it, and they sell it. You can mix this with your water. I mean, and it just a little goes a long way. It's kind of expensive. You can find it on Amazon, but I can tell you this is a good product. You can do your own research on it, look at it. I can sit here and talk to you all day, but it's magic. It's wonderful. It's amazing. Let's see what else. So this, you can get it on InfoWars. It's also a little spendy. Deer season. Yeah, I'm excited. Now I am kind of my own boss. That doesn't mean I have a lot of extra time, but I started my own business. So I'm going to try and clear up more time for the channel and get this information out there to you guys. Miss you. Love you, mean it. Hey, stay salty, stay tuned, stay vigilant, and, you know, enjoy the information. That's good information, and it's true. So pink Himalayan sea salt, put it in a grinder. It's like Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything. Got a dog issue, y'all. I got to go investigate this. Got these damn hogs running around getting my deer feeders. I've got feeders all around the property, and it's so bad this year. I don't have any acorns. Typically, you know, I'm surrounded by oak trees. There's 1,000 acorns. I've processed deer and opened them up, and they've been full of nothing but acorns. And there's just no acorns. Hasn't been for the last 2 years. This is the 3rd year that we haven't had acorns. The only tree that's producing acorns is the one out here on my deck where the boys piss, and it's a problem. So I'm trying to keep them fat with corn and grain and rice and all that. So hopefully this year we'll get into some hunting. I finally got a GoPro, so we'll be able to hook it up and spend some more quality time in the woods together where I can be more hands-free. So, all right, guys, we'll see you. Have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend.